Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jhona. This is Jhona OhEmGee. Today I'll be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac season 7 episode 16. Okay, so we're gonna go right on into it. So the girls are back in Potomac from their Mexico trip, which was a mess to say the least. So Robyn has arrived at this bridal shop and she's going dress shopping. So Ashley and Gizelle are joining her to look at gowns. So Ashley decides she wants to drop a bomb on Gizelle. So apparently, and we already knew this from the last episode, they gave us a sneak peek, but apparently Mia was really admiring Wendy and thought her physique and her vagina apparently were really beautiful and stunning. And so we learned that that night in Mexico, Wendy and Mia left the bar together. So we don't know what happened, but allegedly the girls were spreading their legs and looking at each other's vaginas and admiring how gorgeous they are. So we don't know, more to come on that surely. So Robyn was trying on these dresses, and honestly I liked the second dress that Robyn had. I thought it was a great fit for like a second wedding on the beach. I guess is what I would do. I would go with something more like traditional, so to say, for my first wedding, if I ever get there. And then for my second wedding, I would go with something more fun, if I ever get there. But anyway, all in all, I did like the third dress that Robyn picked the most. So apparently Robyn hasn't told her mom about the wedding, but I guess she doesn't want the backlash because she know her mom is going to be upset that she's not invited to the wedding at all, which I'm sure my mom would be. Most moms would be. I guess she just feeling like, hey, you attended the first wedding between Juan and Robyn, so maybe she doesn't think her mom will find it as a big deal. But her avoiding to tell her mom lets me know that she knows that her mom is going to be upset about it. So we move on to Candace and Chris. And we haven't seen Chris in a minute. I don't know what he's been. Well, I guess he's not working from home now. So he actually has a job. So I guess we don't see him that much. So apparently the video with Trina is coming out soon. So stay tuned. And Candace is also having a new album cover release. So it's just the same album, Deep Space, but she's doing another cover, it's the deluxe edition of this album. So she's inviting all the ladies to, I think she said Essence Fest. Did she say Essence Fest? I don't know. I don't think she actually sent out the invite yet. That's just what she wants to do, I guess. But honestly, you guys, I am really liking Candace this season. I really am. And she is gorgeous. Like that little scene that she has when she was looking over at Chris and they had the little deer in the background. I was like, Candace is really beautiful. So Gizelle is throwing Robyn a bachelorette trip, and Karen and Wendy are not invited. And Wendy is confused, and quite frankly, I am as well, because Wendy thought her and Robyn were going to be moving forward in a positive direction. So apparently Robyn was mad that Wendy was kikiing and laughing when Karen was coming at her in Mexico when they were at the table having lunch or whatever. But honestly, I would have chuckled too. I mean, Karen was really funny in those moments. It would have been hard not to laugh. Plus, Wendy is friends with Karen too, so it's not like she was just gonna be gung-ho on Robyn's side. Like, no. So all she did was laugh, and what Karen said was quite funny. It would have been hard not to laugh. So I think it's some other like deep-rooted issue that Robyn has with Wendy, or why she can't move forward with Wendy. But Wendy laughing at Karen, it's just, that can't be it. It has to be more to the story, right? So next thing we have Gizelle and Mia, and they're meeting up to plan Robyn's bachelorette party. But you know, Gizelle really just came to be nosy. Honestly, Gizelle wasted no time. She was maybe in Mia's house for about 2 minutes before she brought up the tea with Mia and Wendy. So Mia did confirm, and I do like that about Mia. Sometimes, like her first season, she used to lie a lot, I think, or just fabricate the truth. Lie. But this season she's really been owning up to things in her life. Like, so Mia owned up to it. She was like, yeah, she confirmed that she looked at Wendy's vagina and that Wendy showed her hers as well. So now wait, where were they again? Were they like in a bar somewhere opening up their legs, spreading and showing their vagina? Or were they just like in their own like exclusive space. So Mia says she doesn't think that Wendy's jealous of her. She just thinks, which I didn't think it was jealousy in the first place. Anyway, let that be clear. But she just thinks it's just been sexual frustration with Wendy towards Mia. And I'm like, girl, okay, Mia, okay, you're just this bona fide sex symbol, I guess. Anyway, so Mia and Jacqueline still haven't made up, so we'll see. But all in all, they didn't do, Giselle and Mia didn't do any planning of this party at all. All Mia did was bring out the penis straws. That was it. So we move on to Wendy, and she's setting up for a speaking gig. I think she was speaking about the Roe versus Wade overturned. So she says that she doesn't have an issue with Robyn, but Robyn has to meet her halfway, rightfully so, honestly. And I just really don't know what Robyn's real issue is with Wendy. I mean, it just wasn't that deep to me. The laugh that she had gave to Karen's joke, it wasn't that deep to me. So anyway, so the girls are getting ready for the bachelorette trip, and they're having they have a party bus. So Mia and Ashley, y'all, they got on the same exact outfit. It was like a jumpsuit, like leather print, purple with a couple like pink speckles. It was cute or whatever, but I was like, what are the odds that they got the exact same outfit on? But they rocked it. They kept it on the whole day. Didn't nobody go and change. I was like, okay, good sport, good sport. But Charisse, Charisse outfit was so terrible, y'all. I don't even want to show it in this video at all. Like, honestly, Charisse, at this point, her outfit choices are worse than Giselle to me. They are. That's just it. Point blank, period. They just are. So Charisse was upset that she wasn't throwing Robyn the bachelorette party, but she honestly, she threw some shade at Mia. She was like, this girl you only knew for like 2 seconds. But I'm like, you should have really been mad at Giselle, because Giselle came to Mia wanting her help and assistance or whatever, didn't she? Or whatever. But you should have been mad at Giselle that Giselle didn't come to you and ask for your help to plan the bachelorette party. So I guess she felt slighted. So anyway, Karen and Ray are reviewing the final sample of her now 4-wick candle, you guys. That darn Karen. That darn Karen. You can't be mad at her. You really cannot be mad at her. The packaging, chef's kiss. It was superb. It was all gold. It was stunning. I was like, okay, you can't be mad at the Grand Dame now. Okay, she be coming out with the business techniques. Okay, she had 3-wick last season. Now she has improved. We are now at the 4-wick. Okay. So we segue back to the girls and the bachelorette trip. Mia was letting loose on that bus, y'all. And I'm like, okay, Mia, you were definitely a stripper back in the day, which is fine, but you definitely was. So apparently, Mia and Wendy and Ashley and Candace back in Mexico all shared a quadruple kiss. And I'm like, okay, Ashley, you left that little detail out when you was trying to spill the tea over there to Giselle. You didn't tell nobody about that you shared a kiss with all of the other girls. I'm like, girl. So the girls head to the strip club, and they were like screaming like little teenagers. I'm like, why y'all acting like y'all ain't never been to the strip club before? I mean, I guess it's an exciting time, but they were like really screaming. I thought that was so crazy. So Ashley is riding the fence. Somebody asked her about, I think Charisse asked her about what's going on between her and Michael, and she's riding the fence basically about an answer. And I just feel like she really wants to reveal something to the ladies, but like I think this is my assumption, of course, I think she has some type of agreement with Michael, like they're not going to talk about the divorce or separation or their relationship period, because she just barely answers any questions now. Anytime anybody bring up a Michael, she's like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Well, you know, it's like this, but it's not like that. And I just don't know. And I'm just like, girl, you know something. Like, what? So I think her and Michael have some type of agreement. Like, we are not going to tell the ladies about what's going on in our relationship. And that's what I really think. Or it's maybe some... I don't know. I feel like she made a sign to NDA knowing Ashley and Michael. Something is going on because she's just not being forthcoming at all. So anyway, so she does tell the girls that she's feeling guilty for dating Michael. she said she was dating, but then she stopped dating because she found out that Michael wasn't dating. And I'm like, girl, you trust Michael? What at what point did we start trusting Michael Darby? I mean, girl, why are you trusting him? Anyway, so Candace reveals to her that Chris seen Michael come into his bar, a restaurant, with another woman. And I'm like, she was like, why wouldn't he just tell me he's dating? Like, just let me know. Just tell me. And I was just like, why are you putting so much trust and faith in a man that you're getting separated from? A man that you're trying to divorce. Why are you putting so much faith and trust in Michael Darby? Girl, he didn't cheated on you before. So why would you think that he's going to be like super forthcoming? Y'all finna get a divorce. Y'all are finna get a divorce. So stop it, Ashley. She's just being really gullible right now, naive, and it's not a good look. Child, they still at the strip club, and Cherie starts talking up about Karen, honey. I don't even know who brought it up, but she's just upset because she said Karen was assassinating her character. And Cherie said that Karen, child, I guess like years ago, they were at some bar. Apparently, Cherie and Karen are like really good friends at some point. So they were at a bar somewhere, and Karen was having like sexual relations with some worker in the bathroom, which was a bit odd for me because I'm like, what worker does Karen have? Oh, wait, wait. She might have meant the worker at whatever bar they were at. Okay. Well, anyway, but still odd because that just really doesn't seem like something Karen would do. It just seems really out of character for Karen to be having sex in the bathroom of a club. I don't know. I mean, I don't put nothing past anybody because we're all human at the end of the day. But it does seem a little out of character for Karen to do that. Plus, how old were they at this point? Like, I don't know. She did say it was years ago, but how many years? I want to know. If it's true. Even if it's not, I still want to know. So Mia said something in her confessional that I personally have been thinking about for a while. So we know that Ray is a much older man, much older than Karen. So he probably, this is all alleged, he probably can't please Karen in the same way anymore. So from there, they then open their marriage up, allowing Karen to date and I guess have sex with other people. And that's just the agreement with them because he knows that he can't please her anymore. And she's still like, I guess, you know, in her prime, and Ray's probably like 70 at this point, right? Karen's like 50 something, 52, 50. I'm not sure. I know she's in her 50s, but so Mia had asked G about it, and that's what G was explaining. Like, this could be the dynamic that Ray and Karen have now because Ray maybe can't be as a sexual cowboy like he used to be. So I guess if that is an agreement between them, it really wouldn't be cheating. Even if Karen is in Vegas with so-called blue eyes, it really wouldn't be cheating if that's the agreement that they have in their relationship. Who knows? So anyway, honestly, you guys, Mia is actually a fun time. I would love to go out with Mia. Like, she get on my nerves sometimes, for sure. But, you mean, all the ladies hit or miss get on my nerves. But she was pouring everybody's shot. She was twerking on the pole. She was making it rain. I was like, yes, Mia, I can get along with you more than any of the other ladies. Some of them a little boring, but I was like, yeah. But I really like when the girls go out and have a good time. Like, there's no arguing. Everybody was in a good spirit. I guess, you know, because it is a bachelorette weekend, you don't want any drama there. But it was a good time, I think. So all in all, I rate this episode. I give it about a 6.5. It was real fun, but not too much happened. That reveal with me and Wendy, I really didn't care too much about it anyway. But it was a fun time. So next episode will be the season finale, and there will be plenty of drama in the place. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next week. Bye.